Hello and welcome to your Sunday night meditation and journaling. Um, so I thought we'd do a little bit of journaling just to close off the week so we're not carrying things forward. Um, so if you want to grab your journals, see, this took the girls to the dentist. They got a frozen sticker. Didn't want it because they're too old, so it's on my journal. Let's see. Um, yeah, and also getting in that practice of journaling, which can just be like 5, 10 minutes. Always thinking of that thread of whatever's up here in the mind can just travel down through the arm and be written and release, another great form of release. So we're going to start off with gratitude. So, what are you grateful for this week and why? That's the first one. Just to focus on the positives of what went right. It could be anything. Grateful for if you are struggling, just grateful for the green lights when you're in a traffic jam or having a roof over your head. Um, yeah, just spend a couple of moments thinking of maybe 3 things what you're grateful for this week and why. And if the why feels quite self-explanatory, just make a little bullet point. Don't want to make this a big task. And then another one is, how are you feeling right now in this moment as an emotional check-in? Is there any emotions that you might need to process before starting a new week? Anything that's really annoyed you this week or hurt you? Anything that you like, "Oh, actually, just need to process that, put it to bed before I start the week ahead." And again, just that act of writing it down can be a form of release. Other forms can be writing it down, tearing it up, burning it. I do love burning the journal. Not the whole journal, but a page, for something that I really need to get rid of. Or maybe it is a heaviness. Maybe there's a heaviness and you just feel like you need a little cry. Get that cleared. If it's anger, you might want to do a little bit of shaking, a little bit of screaming into a pillow. Just anything that you're feeling right now that you want to process before starting the new week. We'll just put a pin in it, just let it go. And then one that I always bang on about, self-care. I don't think it should be self-care. I think it's just like maintenance. And we don't do an MOT for ourselves, do we? We get the car in for an MOT. We get the boilers serviced. It's that maintenance, filling up the tank, the engine oil, replenishing the batteries. So did you take time this week? Any self-care this week at all? And what did you do for yourself this week? And how did it make you feel? Just jotting that down. I kicked off my week amazingly with the saltwater sauna on Monday, which was lovely. And yeah, I did this little journal before hopping on here, and actually this week I thought, I've not been so good this week. To go for a nice long walk yesterday, but don't beat yourself up if there hasn't been many moments, or you can try and protect some time this next coming week, or actually this practice sometimes this week. I'm like, actually, I've not done so well. Other weeks, I'm like, "Oh, actually, I've done quite a lot." So it's always nice to have that little summary. And then the next one is intentions for the upcoming week. So, what is an intention you'd like to set for the upcoming week? How do you want to show up for yourself? Try and not lean into this being a to-do list. Like, oh, I've got to get the car MOT'd, or I've got to make the appointment with the dentist. They're all important things, but an intention, something that how you just like to show up, how you want to show up for yourself, how you want to show up for others. Um, it might be not having the phone around when you're chatting to the children. I just got told off for replying to my mum when the girls were at the table. At least I know that there's some mirrored learning going on there. Like, Mum, that's so rude. You're at the table. It's like, yeah, sorry. Just to tell Nana how our day had gone at the beach. But yeah, so an intention of how you're going to show up for you or others could be related to self-care, could be something that you want to let go of, maybe not beating yourself up. Um, we talked on Monday morning last week about that emotional neutrality of every experience being neutral. And that's something that, that continuous practice and keep remembering of yeah, how am I responding to that situation? And how could I have responded differently if I was just in an emotionally neutral place? Really hard to do. Um, yeah, there's lots of things like traffic, little bits and bobs that are easier to practice. And just remember that those situations, when they do come up, they usually tell us a lot about ourselves. And again, it's not an opportunity to beat yourself up, it's an opportunity to learn. There's a psychoanalyst, and she says, I've forgotten her name, but I remember the quote quite clearly. And she said, if I hadn't have had children, I could have continued my life thinking that I was perfect. And I know like my children make me grow all the time. So I think, oh, I shouldn't have shouted, or maybe I've been a bit short, or maybe I didn't deal with that the right way, the constant curveballs that are coming. So much learning and growth. If we were getting it right all the time, it'd be a little bit boring. So yeah, so we should just take the next few moments just finishing off. It could be once you've got it, and you can do these for the day, for the end of the day. Just those little prompts. Journaling is always something for me that it's the first thing to go when life is busy. I'm quite good at anchoring breath work and meditation. They just seem like brushing my teeth these days. They're just my norm. Um, but yeah, the journaling's one thing, and now start spiraling. I'm like, what am I not doing? I'm not doing journaling. It does make a big difference to me. Um, and also, my favourite one of what's the most important thing to do today or tomorrow, if you're doing it in the evening. Just that one most important thing. And that can be anything. That can be calling the dentist. Just helps prioritize that kind of mental load and the big lists. Okay, so if you want to pop your journal away, and then just get yourselves into a nice, comfortable position. As always, we're just going to do a little grounding relaxation, body scan, to hopefully take that a little bit deeper, and then let go. Have that lovely relaxation. So when you're in your comfortable spot, lying down, sitting up, start to notice the breath, breathing in through the nose. And tonight, let's breathe out through the nose as well. And just do some nasal only breathing. Just see how that feels. Breathing in through the nostrils, breathing out through the nostrils. Feel that difference in temperature, coolness, the inhale and the warmth, the exhale. Just taking that a little deeper now if you can. We don't use full lung capacity. It's a great exercise. The lungs are like any other muscle. Breath work can really activate and strengthen, just simply filling those wonderful sacs with air, strengthening, letting go through the nose. If you do feel restrictive with nasal only breathing, then just in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just want to start releasing any tension that may be in the body on the exhale, and just allowing your body to sink deeper into the ground beneath you. Just being aware of the supportive ground beneath you. Imagining those roots growing from the soles of your feet, or the base of your spine, or shoulder blades. Just anchoring you into the earth. With each inhale, the roots just push themselves a little deeper to the earth, strengthening your connection with this present moment in your body, so that you can feel really supported and safe, connected to the earth beneath you. Now we're just going to bring our attention to the top of the head. And as you breathe, just notice any sensations that might be around the head, the temples, forehead, the eyes. Any tension, maybe nothing at all. So important for us to focus on tension-free areas, our brain mechanisms, our neural messaging will always be directed to pain and discomfort. And we are feeling that ache in the joints. Try and send your attention to somewhere that isn't aching, that is free of pain. Trying to connect with what it feels like to have a relaxed forehead, joy of not having a headache, just noticing. Sometimes we're just so hardwired to notice tension. It's as important to notice the nothingness, the just being. And then just bring your attention now to the cheeks and the jaw. Giving the jaw a little wiggle. Just ensure that the tongue isn't on the roof of the mouth, teeth slightly parted. And breathing just rhythmical flow now, your steady natural pace. Move slowly to the neck area, shoulders. If there are areas of tension, send a nice deep healing breath to those areas. The chest, just the opening of that chest. From a lovely supportive trunk, your core, your abdomen. It's your powerhouse keeping you upright, supporting your upper body and your lower body. How's that feeling? The back, the hips, the lower back. Just notice as you go. After you've paid attention to each area, just give them permission to relax more deeply as you scan each area. Now moving into the legs, the thighs, the knees, calf muscles, the ankles, the feet and the toes. Just allow them to fall heavy, sinking deeper into the surface beneath you. And the arms, the upper arm, elbows, forearms, wrists and hands. Now you've scanned your entire body, just visualize a warm, soothing light starting above your head, and with each breath, this light slowly descends over your entire body, moving you deeper and deeper into relaxation. And as the light moves, it brings a sense of calm, peace and comfort, feeling it flow over your forehead, your face, neck, your shoulders, arm, your chest, your stomach, your hips, into the legs, into your feet, just dissolving any tension that remains. Just deepening this sense of physical relaxation. Now you've reached this silence, this space of relaxation. I'm just going to invite you to picture yourself in a serene, peaceful, content, calm place. Perhaps it's a beach, forest, quiet garden, favorite spot. And just wherever you are in this moment, just feel that sun gently warming your skin. As you feel this warmth, just notice the sounds that are around you. Maybe there's some bird song, gentle rustle of the breeze, trickling of water. Feeling the textures of this peaceful place you're in. How does it feel underfoot? If you were to touch the ground, and in this place, you know you are supported, you are held. And if there are any lingering thoughts, allow them to float away now, like leaves on the wind. Just focusing on this peaceful place, wherever you may be. And allow that peace and that vision to fill you with calm and clarity, cleansing the mind so that we step into our Mondays lighter, having left any niggles or heavy emotions in this space here. Just enjoy these next couple of minutes in total stillness. Remember, if the mind wanders, just simply bring it back to the breath. Now just slowly bring the mind back to the present moment. There's no rush, knowing that you can come back to this place whenever you wish. You bring the awareness back to your breath. Just taking a few moments to notice how your body feels. Being calm and relaxed. Your mind and body permission to stop, to slow and to gather. Just notice the sounds that are around you. Maybe there's a trickling of raindrops on the window. Take a nice deep breath in here through the nose. And again out through the nose, wiggling your fingers and toes, stretching the arms out wide. Gently bat the eyes open. Take your gaze around the room and enjoy the rest of your evening.